away from golf, what do you do for fun?
I'm a big fan of any kind of sport. I enjoy paddle tennis. I'm into wake surfing.
Really?
I used to play a lot of basketball, football, volleyball when I was growing up, and I just enjoy watching sports as well. When I have a week off, I would spend some time in the gym, playing some PlayStation, chilling with friends. You know, chilling on the beach. Like I enjoy beach, like some water activities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
Nice.
Is there much of that in Dubai? That's where you live now?
Yeah, it's quite a bit. Yeah, it's quite a bit.
Well, there's this whole indoor place now where you can you can snowboard and you can ski.
But I cannot ski anymore because injury and stuff. But you can do like water activities like jet ski and stuff like that, wake surfing.
Have you skydived?
I have.
You have? Over the Palm?
2 years ago, yeah, on the Palm.
Oh.
That was my first time.
You won't go skiing, but you'll skydive?
Well, I probably won't do it again, but I have done it. I have done
Jerry's
it.
afraid of heights.
Yeah,
so.
no, I mean, to be honest, it was probably one of the coolest experiences in my life.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's on my
amazing.
bucket list.
Yeah,
It's
I would
on
recommend
my
it.
bucket list.
I'd recommend it, and to do it in Dubai as well, because the
it
view
is
is insane.
No. I'll be glad to push you, though. Yeah.
It is the most fun.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, not in Dubai, but I did it in the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
So you know
It
the
is-
feeling. Yeah.
When I jumped and when we landed, I was like, let's go again.
But the free fall is the best. The best.
I mean the
best
best.
feeling.
How
There's
high'd you
nothing
go?
like it.
I'm not sure how high it was.
How long
but
did you free fall for?
40 seconds maybe.
It seems like forever, though, right?
Yeah, it seems like forever. But to be honest, when they open the door, I mean, it's so high you can't really.
Yeah.
You're not really afraid of heights. You just have to jump.
Yeah.
Well, you don't jump; they push you.
Yeah,
like
exactly,
The guy that's behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
Goes forward.
And he goes like 3, 2, go.
Oh, see, your guy is nice. My guy went 3, boom.
Yeah, okay.
We get to 1.
That was a good experience.
That's a feeling I'm never going to experience.
I'll make you experience it.
No.
Never say never, no?
No, I know. Never say that. That's what I'm saying.
I want to be that 102-year-old sky jumper.
I went up with one of our uncles, and he was 70 when he jumped, and he freaking loved it.
Yeah, great.
You'll be that. You're
That's
nearly
The
70,
worst
right?
part is being in the plane and taking off.
Yes.
You know there's no way out.
Yeah.
When
The
you're
only way out is,
climbing,
Yeah.
when the thing keeps
Really
going
low.
up,
Yeah.
and you're just sitting there going,
Yeah.
"Oh, fuck, are you sure?" And you can't really back out now, you know.
You can.
Well,
And
no.
when I open the door and the cold air just hits you.
yeah.
No, but it's great.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again.
Yeah, I would do it
for
again.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe I'll come to Dubai and
I
find
think it's
you.
addicting. The feeling is addicting.
Yeah,
Adrenaline.
adrenaline.
Adrenaline, yeah.
I got a pilot's license. That's the closest I got. I was terrified of heights and terrified of little planes. So once I flew in a little plane, I went and got a pilot's license. And I was so into it that I got it in just under a month, which is under a private's license, 40 hours of training.
Wow.
But that first solo is the only thing I can come close to in that feeling, because you do 8 or 9 or 10 hours of training, and then your instructor thinks you're ready, and he doesn't tell you it's coming. He says, all right, do a couple touch and goes and a full stop. And then he hops out of the plane. He goes, "You're ready." I'm like, "No, just sit here."
Oh, that's gonna be so terrifying.
Oh, it's so exhilarating. Rolling out on the runway in a little, single engine prop plane, and when you climb out, there's torque on the prop, so you have to use counter rudder. So you use right rudder on all aircraft as they're pulling out in a single engine to keep the tail from going sideways. And my right foot's just going like this. I'm so damn nervous. Oh yeah, it was just terrifying, but exhilarating. You never forget that feeling. Same thing.
Do you still fly though?
No, I quit flying when just before my son was born. 'Cause
Okay.
I didn't mind being cavalier with my life, but I wasn't going to kill his dad.
Yeah.
So you do have some sense in you.
No, I just a sense of responsibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your amateur career, your amateur life. I mean, you moved from Poland to Tennessee.
Culture.
It was a big culture shock, to be honest.
Did you visit first?
I never visited.
Oh my goodness!
Did you research it? Did you?
I researched it,
Did you
but I
hear
never
about
visited
what
it.
the
Yeah,
Tri-Cities
I
area
did.
was like?
Well, kind of, but I
Yeah.
never visited. But I had like a bunch of friends that I knew, like golfers. Like our team was very European, so that was the main factor that why I went there.
Yeah.
But to be honest, when I arrived, it was a big culture shock. My English wasn't that sharp, so
Neither are the people that live there.
yeah, exactly. So it was tough.
Apologies to everyone in Tennessee.
I love the Tri-Cities area. Don't get me wrong.
So I had to get used to it, you know. Also the food was a bit different, the culture. I mean, just living there was a bit different than
They had to look
in
at
Europe.
you. They had to look like you were, I mean, like just came off a UFO.
Yeah, exactly. But after the first year, it was great. I really enjoyed it.
You did all 4 years.
I did all
right?
4
Okay.
years, yeah.
And you played a lot with Ram.
Yeah.
Who else? Speed. No, who else?
Spieth, yeah, Justin
Thomas,
Thomas,
yeah.
Bunch of guys, just can't remember now, but a lot of pros that guys that are pros now, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I
It
can't
was
believe
my
you never
year.
went to the NASCAR race there.
Yeah,
I mean, that is literally, it's a short track, one of the 2 short tracks that they still race. And it is, I've never been, but everybody says it is just as good a fun time as you can have.
yeah, I drove past it. I mean, it's quite impressive.
Yeah.
It looks quite big.
Yeah.
But we never really had time. I think was
Yeah.
just busy with golf.
They're committed to their sport.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair to you, I lived in Daytona, and I lived
Yeah.
5
Daytona,
minutes
yeah.
from the track.
Uh-huh.
I'd never been to the race.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can hear it. My apartment shakes from it.
All right.
Yeah,
I
but
lived in Orlando 21 years and never been to the.
Never been to Daytona?
Never been. No, never been.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd rather watch.
Yeah.
Faraday says there's something like 26 golf courses in Poland. That's it.
Around that, yeah.
So one for every letter of the alphabet.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you, when you played the other sports? I mean, obviously you're 6'6",
Yeah.
you're athletic, as we've seen in his stretching routine.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And volleyball and basketball, obviously you can jump. How did you gravitate toward golf when you physically had an easier path to other sports?
Yeah, so golf was in our family since I remember. My father always played. He used to be a professional volleyball player, so he kind of looked for a sport that he could, play after the career, and that was golf. So since I remember, like every family vacation was going to Spain to play some golf and stuff like that. So I picked it up quite early, like when I was 6 or 7, but it was always with other sports like football, volleyball, basketball. And I really enjoyed it. To be honest, if I didn't play golf, I probably would be a volleyball player or basketball player. Might be a little bit too short these days. But I was really enjoying volleyball and football as well. I was quite a good goalie.
Got a lot of
But
width.
at some point, I don't know, I got annoyed with team sports.
Yeah.
When someone just didn't pass me the ball, I kind of wanted to control, my own this destiny and my own stuff when I play. So that's why I kind of went towards golf. And when I was 14 or 15, I kind of focused more on golf. Started going abroad to junior tournaments with Polish national team and stuff like that. And I started enjoying the process of training and the tournaments and competition. Yeah, and that's how it started for real.
When was it when you realized that you were just a world-class player?
When I was 16 or 17, I started to work with coach Matthew Tipper. So he used to work for David Ledbetter, and he kind of made me believe that I have potential to go to States and compete, on the scholarship and play with the best amateurs, juniors in the world. So that was a kind of first belief and time when I kind of, believed I can do something with golf. But I think when I realized I can go pro, it was the second year in college. I started to play much better, quite consistently. Got a couple of first wins in college, so that kind of made me believe as well, and made me want to be a professional golfer. So I would say second year in college.
But success didn't come right out of the
Yeah.
gates. I mean, you were, what was your 3rd season on the Challenge Tour? You got your first win. So it wasn't like so many guys. They just think I'm so good, I'm going to go out and kill it. You actually had to earn it for a while.
Yeah, to be honest, if you look at my career, it has been like a steady progression.
Yeah.
When I turned pro straight after college, I got like 7 invites on Challenge Tour, and actually from these 7 invites, I finished 30th in the ranking. So that was a kind of good start to secure the card for next year. Then I dipped a little bit, and then after that, the second year on Challenge Tour, I got my win. I got promoted to European Tour, and from there it was just upwards, which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you had 4 European Tour wins, right?
Yeah.
Four,
Two and
yeah,
22.
2 and 22.
Yeah.
23, yeah.
Yeah.